I hope you are seeing basically my Windows 10 virtual machine running on the other box.
Confirmed.
And I actually installed basically Epinio, but it is a weird setup in the sense I am not using a Windows cluster, but I am using a Linux cluster, and that is why at the top you see the Epinio binary path is actually a Linux binary, because that is what has to go into the cluster during the development installation, and it is only a Windows binary which actually ran basically the whole installation thing. And I can scroll down. The main thing is you see the standard installation. You also see colors. That was also something where we now found out what we did wrong with the colorization, and we managed to enable it for Windows as well. This here is actually a Git, a MingW bash, and this always had colors. The actual fix for the colors you see in the command prompt, where it was basically a mess of escape sequences before our fix for that. And otherwise, yeah, you see basically it installing, showing everything. It is a development install. That is why we now have some additional stuff about permanent volume, persistent volumes, and so on, to patch the server component to the correct binary we want to use. And that is mainly what I have. I could also say this is an internal demo, and I have not done anything with a DNS. So I installed it with a magic DNS IP, which means the installation works because it talks to the cluster via kubeconfig. However, now that it is installed, it will try to talk to whatever it finds in the ingress, and that is with a, oh my God, how do I website reflector? And that is not a proper DNS, and it will actually not find anything. That is why I cannot really demonstrate things like listing orgs or applications, or even pushing applications. In the setup I currently use, it will not find the cluster. To do that, I would have to do all the necessary stuff to have an external DNS, so that the cluster is reachable via that DNS, and I can tell the client, here is the cluster exactly, to actually work. But given that it was only about making it actually the basics work, I believe that is okay for the demo. And that's all I had. Thank you.